So, I've got some fragrances in my collection that I've got to start wearing more. In fact, I found 20 of them. So, if you want to know what those fragrances are, well, gotta come back. So listen to my intro, and I'll meet you on the flip side. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It's your boy Trey Sense here, and I got a little bit of a video for you today. Sit down, get comfortable. This might be a long one. But before we get into the video, let's get some business out of the way. If this is your first time coming by this channel, what took you so long? I'm glad you're here, but you should have been here a long time ago, to be honest with you. Nonetheless, you're here now. So if you like what you see, watch a few of my videos. If you consider it, if you think I've earned it, give me a sub. And after you give me a sub, give me a thumbs up, like it, share it. For those of you who just can't stay away, who keep returning to the scene of the crime, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Now that we got that out of the way, what you here for? Let's talk about these fragrances. You ready? Let's get it. These are fragrances in my collection that for some reason I just don't reach for much. And most of them are really pretty good fragrances. I'll tell you exactly what it is. I have a huge collection. Huge collection. In between always getting new fragrances in, what I get from Dapper, what I get from Sensual Obsessions, what I get from 3-in-1, what I pick up, what people send me. I have a hard time wearing a certain fragrance 2 or 3 times in a certain time period. You know, like spring and summer is only a few months out of the year, which I'm fortunate. I live in Alabama where the weather is good, so I get more play out of my lighter fragrances than I do my heavier ones. That's why most of my collection is is light or fresh or citrusy or aquatic-y type fragrances, because where I live, that's what is conducive to this climate. So, and I'm kind of I kind of have a system. I'm trying to think how to explain it to you. I have a whole section of fragrances that is, as I sit here and look at them, there's probably 100, 150 fragrances deep, maybe even more, that I wear normally when I'm just on days like today, just lounging around the house. And then I probably have no telling how many more. Yeah, that's gonna be more than 200. Goodness gracious, y'all. That I wear on more dressier occasions, where it's church or date night or just something, you know, where, you know, you got to put some shoes on, or, you know, pull out an iron for, you know, there's occasions where you just throw it in the dryer, freshen it up a little bit. And then there's occasions where you want to iron and starch. So I have my iron and starch fragrances, and I have my throw it in the dryer, fresh it up, and then I have my shake out the wrinkles fragrances. So I don't get to a lot of fragrances very often in the season. If I wear it once or twice a season, that's about it. Some of them I don't even get around to wearing, especially those that are for special occasions. Now I'm 3 minutes into this video and I haven't even gotten started yet, so let me get at it. The first fragrance that I've got to get on my skin more is one that you guys probably don't hear mentioned much. It's a really good fragrance. It smells good. It's nice, clean, slightly blue, and it is from the house of Marc Ecko, and it is Ecko Blue. I'll put it in front of my old ugly face. Y'all see that? What this one is, clean, soapy, very nice smelling fragrance. I really do. Man, that smells good. That's nice. That's nice. And it's inexpensive. This big old bottle. The only thing I don't like about this bottle is it's kind of hard to store because of the size and the shape of it. I just don't get what some of these people are thinking sometimes when they make this fragrance. Cheap top, cheesy, you know, but the juice. If you like clean scents with the hint of blue in them that just smell really, really good on your skin, that do exactly what they're supposed to, and at the same time are inexpensive, this is one you guys will like. I definitely got to get this on my skin more, especially in the springtime, like right about now. Today it's about 70, 75 degrees. It's supposed to dip a little bit tomorrow and be about 50, but 55, I think. They say 55 and the sun comes out, it'll be 60, 61, so which is perfect for me, whatever. But this is one I definitely got to get on my skin more. This is the ultimate t-shirt and blue jeans type of fragrance. It's not too dressy. It's not too upscale. It's not something that you got to think about. It's a good spritz and go. A little bit more than a dumb reach, but nonetheless, still a great fragrance to wear. And I think you guys should get this in your collection if you don't have it. Don't sleep on Marc Ecko fragrances. They're really good for the price, okay? And this is one I definitely got to get more use out of. Got to get this on my skin more. All right. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep separated what I've talked about and what I haven't talked about. Let me get two out of the way real quick. From the house of Bulgari, and this is a house that I like, and it's coming up on the season to wear these fragrances. Bulgari Man and Man Extreme. Yep, I like both of these fragrances, very citrusy. Not the best performers. Neither one of them are stellar performers, but nonetheless, they're really good fragrances. I think I paid about $39 for these 2-ounce bottles, 60 mils, 60, 65 mils. Yeah, 60 mils. Picked them up at Burlington, was happy to get them both in my collection, and I liked them both. I think one of them was on, I think the Man was on clearance for 30, where the Extreme was a little bit more. I think I paid closer to 40 for this one, but nonetheless, they're great fragrances. Happy to have these two in my collection. I've got to get more use out of them. I've had them about 2 years now, and you see where the levels are on that. I just got to get more wear out of them, man. Got to get more use out of them, and over the winter, I added wood essence and wood neroli, so I got to get some use out of them too. I think I've worn them maybe one each, and that's a perfect example of what I mean about just not being able to get to them the way that I want to. From the house of Perry Ellis, man, 360 Blue. I've got to get more use out of this fragrance. I have had this fragrance for years, and the level is like right there. I've worn this a few times. That's nice. That's nice. Similar to the Marc Ecko Blue, as in the fact that it's soapy and clean. This has a little bit more spice in it, but it is a very soapy, clean type of fragrance. Not shower jelly, not Terry Mugler's cologne, not that kind of soapy, but still, it's just a good, crisp, clean type of fragrance. I think this would be great on a spring night, great for running errands, whatever you got to do. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, but it's definitely one that I need to get on my skin more because this bottle is full. I used to see this all the time before COVID, shut down a lot of things. I'm not seeing it. It used to be one that I saw every time I went to the rag stores. Not anymore. Nonetheless, this is a great fragrance. If you guys know about this one, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts on this Perry Ellis 360 Blue is. I like it. I like it. As a matter of fact, I was trying to see. I've been testing so many fragrances. I ain't gonna spray it on. All right, let me pick out another one here. I think I got 20, y'all, so we're gonna be here a minute, okay? Let's get two more out of the way. Let's get two more out of the way. And these are bangers, heavy hitters, and I've got to wear these more. These are from the house of Zahara, and we have Signature Noir and Royal. I've got to wear these more. I mean, these are just so versatile. Oh man, they smell so good. That's why I didn't spray that on, because I sprayed these on earlier and they smell so good. I mean, I just love them both. I really do. George is a great guy, and he's good to the fragrance community, especially small tier reviewers like this guy. And these are just bangers, man. If you can put it in your budget, get all three. Get Signature, get Royal, and get Noir. Well, Noir and Royal. I mean, they're worth it. They're worth it. But don't do like me and not wear them. Wear them. These are great date night fragrance right here. Summertime or winter. I think that's what Noir means, is night. Oh man, just beautiful fragrances, man. And you see the presentation on top notch. Everything George does is top notch. Fragrances smell good. I mean, this one right here is kind of, it gives me a tropical vibe. It really does. It gives me a very relaxing tropical vibe. I'm not sure what note that is in there, but whatever it is just laid back and chill. Yeah, and this is Royal. It is just very beachy to me. It's just, If I were going to the beach tomorrow, this would definitely be one that I packed in my bag and took with me. Or maybe I would decant it because I would not want to, well, you know what? I still have the boxes to these, so I would probably put these in the box and transport them that way. Love them, absolutely love them. Yeah, and this is just a good springtime date night fragrance. Spring or winter, but we're in the springtime, so I would definitely wear this on a date. Yeah. Oh yeah, signature Noir. All right, let's see. Where do I want to go now? From the house of Lacoste, L1212 Blanche White. Man, that smells so good. Very light, fresh, fruity. I want to say that's watermelon that I'm picking up on in there. I want to say it's watermelon. Whatever it is, it's light, it's fresh, and it is fruity. I really, really enjoyed this fragrance, and I would wear this just like that bottle looks. So I had on a shirt like this, and I was on the beach with some khakis and some sandals on, or whatever, you know, the Grill Master 6s, you know, the sandals with the little strap. Yeah, I don't know about, never mind, I digress. But anything laid back, casual, I would wear this fragrance to. It just smells really, really good. It's not expensive. It's one that you don't have to think about. You just spray it on and know you're spraying it good. Fragrances like this, to me, do their work. Oh, alligator trying to bite me, ain't he? Fragrances like this do their work when they get in the air and that breeze catches you and it comes off your skin, it comes off your clothes, and somebody beside you go. That's where these bad boys work. They may not be the best if you go, and they may not be the best performers or projectors, but when you catch a breeze of them, that vibe that you get, you know, I always talk about the vibe because that's what fragrances do to me. They put me in that zone. They put me in that place. You know what I'm saying? That, yeah, that's why I like for my fit to match my fragrance. You know, take me there, baby. Take me to that place, and that's what this does. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice, fruity, fresh, easy to wear fragrance. I feel like these are targeted for that mid-teenage 15, 16 to 25, 26-year-old crowd. But a 45-year-old man like me rocks it and rocks it well. I like it. I like it a lot. And this is one of the classiest bottles in the game. Basic, simple. I like that. Lacoste L1212 Blanche. Okay, where do I want to go? One that doesn't get any a lot of talk. This one supposedly has been reformulated, and I missed out on the first formulation, but I like this formulation. I've got to get it on my skin more, and it's Tommy Bahama. Tommy from Tommy Bahama. What to say about this fragrance? It reminds me of those fragrances that you get from the mall, like from Aeropostale and Abercrombie and places like that. It's just got this really, really sweet frat boy or preppy type of vibe to it. You know, it's not the most developed fragrance. It's not anything groundbreaking or reinvention of the wheel, but it's in my collection, and you see where the levels are, and it's one that I need to get to wear. I have got to wear this one. I'm gonna put this in the air. It does have somewhat good atomizer, somewhat of a tropical vibe in the beginning, kind of creamy, kind of coconutty, but not really, more creamy. But when it dries down on your skin, it just dries down to a really sweet fragrance. Again, is this something complex? No, it's not. Is this something that you're gonna go, wow? Is it Beach Hut Man? No, it's not. It's not. Is it Mooly Mooly? No, it's not. But it's not the price of any of those either. This is a $20 fragrance. Smells a little better than a $20 fragrance, but it's something that I would say is mass appealing and something that I think a young man would like. But it's in my collection, and I'm gonna wear this more this summer. What I may have to do with this one is rotate it out of where I have it and rotate it into the everyday collection, so I'll see it, get it, and spray it, because it needs to be worn. It's a good fragrance, you know. It needs to be worn. It's not, again, it's not gonna wow you, but it's not bad at the same time. Another one that I've got to get on my skin more, from the house of Polo, it is Polo Black. Now the reason that I don't wear this much is performance. It just doesn't perform on me, which is a going theme with Polo fragrances. It doesn't perform. It is very tropical, which is why I think I should pull it out more this summer. It's very tropical. It does remind, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Old Spice body spray, Fiji. That's what it reminds me of. It's got that same type of tropical vibe to it. It does give off a nice vibe and a good scent. It's just I just don't reach for it much. And it's a good smelling fragrance. I got this I bought this as a part of a package that I bought. I got several fragrances for like $25 or $30 from a gentleman that I buy fragrances from. Every now and then he goes through his collection and wants to sell them. I see them, I grab them. And I got this, I think, in YSL La Home, I'm sorry, and maybe the original Curve, I think, for like 30, 40 bucks. Wasn't much at all. And this was in there, and it came with the deodorant stick and aftershave. So I guess this was part of a gift set. So he may have kept the bigger bottle and just sold me everything else. But nonetheless, I like this fragrance. I really need to get it on skin more, but I just never think about it. I never reach for it. Polo Black. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, I'm knocking them down, y'all. I got about 10 more. One of the most disappointing bottles in Fragcom. Great fragrance. Date for Men. I've decanted some of this out so the levels are here. I sent somebody a decant. I can't remember. Maybe in Corbin Woods. One of my subs. I think I sent them a decant. Great smelling fragrance. And this is going to sound very shallow of me, but it's just the truth. I think the reason that I don't reach for this fragrance more is because I'm so disappointed in the presentation. And I know that has nothing to do with the way that the fragrance smells, but that's just me. I'm just very disappointed in this presentation. If you have this fragrance, then you know this is, I can bend this cap with my hand. I can bend this cap with these two fingers. And this, it's just cheesy. Does it smell good? Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of Want It and Want It by Night. And I know every time I bring this fragrance up in discussion, my boy The Fragrant Life has to always remind me that it smells like Ultramall. He said, it smells like Ultramall. I can't pay that price for it. And he's right, you know. But nonetheless, I think I always reach for Want It, I Want It by Night when I'm feeling this vibe, because I can't rock this bottle. I'm sorry. This is just ridiculous, and so is this. But the juice is killer. This is a compliment monster, and date, it would be great on a date because women love the way this smells. I mean, it is a compliment monster. Date for Men by Jeremy Fragrance, but for what he charges for that, the presentation, the box is even worse than the bottle. I'm just saying. One of my favorite fragrances, and I haven't had this very long. 1 Million Parfum. Man. The longer this stays on my skin, the better it smells. This is a really, really good fragrance. Yes, it's still a little bit juvenile because it's got like a grape soda type of scent, grape type of, I ain't trying to hypnotize y'all, but I just thought about that. I'm waving this gold bar, I'm gonna be done hypnotized one of y'all, and y'all being passed out. Nonetheless, this is a great fragrance, and it's one that I've got to get on my skin more this summertime. Definitely a chill date night fragrance. If I was going to take a chick out to a Mexican restaurant and we're going to sit on the patio and listen to the band, drink a few margaritas and some sangria or whatever. In my case, water with lemon. Nonetheless, this is a great smelling fragrance. It will smell really, really good. I like it. I've got to wear this more. I have not had it very long, but this bottle is full. I've got to wear this more. 1 Million Parfum. Okay. All right, let's go this one. I've had this fragrance for years. Sometimes I just don't reach for it because I think I've had it for years. From Hugo Boss's line, Baldessarini Ombre. Listen. Boozy, leathery goodness. I picked this up years ago at TJ Maxx, back when TJ Maxx had tons of fragrances and had really good prices on them. I picked this up, absolutely love it. It smells really, really good. It's nice, it's leathery, love it. Man, it smells good. Oh, my cousins in Texas used to rock with a lot of the Baldessarini lines. I don't know what they're wearing now because I haven't been out there in a while, but I know Baldessarini was what my cousin Tracy used to wear. I think he wore just the original though. Now Del Mar from this same line is my favorite. I love Baldessarini's version of Del Mar. It's amazing. Next one on my list that I've got to get more use out of, Burberry Touch. Now, I wouldn't necessarily wear this on a hot day, but spring in Alabama brings some cooler nights, and I could definitely see me wearing this on a nighttime. In the nighttime going on a date or something like that. I could definitely see me wearing this. It's smooth, spicy, sophisticated, but it smells really, really good. And I thoroughly enjoy this fragrance. It is fairly, relatively inexpensive. I think you can get 100 ml of this for about 30 bucks. What more could you ask for? Burberry Touch. Like it a lot. Oh my goodness. I'm never gonna be able to pronounce this. We'll just call it Yes. See this brown bottle? This is Yes, and that's by Marciano? Yes, by Marciano. That went right on my hand as I was trying to spray it in the air. Well, now, again, this is a $20 fragrance, okay? 100 mils for 20 bucks. So, this is not one of those fragrances that you can expect this unbelievable scent or this unbelievable performance, but this bottle is basically full, and it is a good smelling fragrance. I think I wore this one time, maybe twice, and I haven't reached for it in several years. It smells good. I've got to get this on my skin. This is one I used to see a lot in the rack stores. Again, before COVID, I used to see it. Since COVID, stuff like this you just don't see anymore. And it's sweet, got a violet leaf type of vibe to it, but not all the way. Let me see if I can spray this again. It's been so long. I've got to get this. It's good. It's good. It's good. If you like sweet fragrances, this is one that you'll definitely like. It's sweet with maybe a hint of a violet leaf vibe, maybe a little bit of tobacco in there, you know, just a little bit. Yeah, pick it up on some tobacco. It's a nice fragrance. It doesn't have any fruit with that tobacco, so it's not like a cherry tobacco or a strawberry or anything like that. And I guess it would be considered kind of a wet tobacco leaf type of vibe too. Yeah, I'm gonna try this name one more time. Marciano, Yes by Marciano. Y'all look into this one. This is a nice little $20 fragrance. All right, I've got about 6 more. This is one I've definitely got to wear more because it's coming up on this time of the year for it. Armani Code Colonia. I've seen this fragrance at TJ Maxx recently for 60 bucks. I don't think it's worth that. I would not pay that for it. I got this in a trade from JP. I can't even remember what I traded. Look at that sprayer. That's nice. That's nice. Just a calm, relaxing type of fragrance. I can see, let's say you've worked all day, but you've worked off and your lady wants to go grab something to eat. So you're not really gonna dress up because you're tired, but you're gonna look nice nonetheless. And you want a fragrance that just kind of extends that shower. That's what this would do. It's not a shower jelly type of scent, but it's just so calm, cool, and relaxing. It's not the best performer, so you can put it on and go to bed. I'm not saying I would wear this to bed. That's not what I'm saying. It smells better than a bedtime fragrance. I'm just saying it's just so cool and refreshing. I guess that's hence the Colonia name. It's just a cool, refreshing fragrance. Now, it has filled the room, and it does smell good. It does smell good. It's one of those that you really have to wear a few times to appreciate it, which is why I've got to get it on my skin. I wore this one time. Yeah, one time that I can think of. And this is one I've got to wear now that the weather is starting to get that season. I've got to get this on my skin more. Armani Code Colonia. All right, I've got 6 more. From the house of Kenneth Cole, this is Mankind Hero. I'll be honest, I don't see this in the rack stores very much. Nice atomizer. Okay, this falls in the line with the rest of the Kenneth Cole line as far as Kenneth Cole Black, Vintage Black. What's the other one? Black, Vintage Black. I can't think of the other one. But this falls right along that line. Smooth, citrus, creamy, but I don't think I've ever worn this fragrance. I don't think I've ever picked this up, sprayed it on, and wore it, and I've got to. I mean, that's just a shame for it to just be sitting in my collection. Again, it's not the most original fragrance. It's not the best smelling, most stellar fragrance, but it does smell good, and it's one I've got to get on skin. Kenneth Cole Mankind Hero. One of my favorite fragrances, and was a gift from my ex-wife. I think it was a birthday gift. I was very surprised to get it. Bleu de Chanel, the Parfum. I love this scent. I also have, correct myself. This is the EDP. I have the Parfum edition in there. So this is the EDP. I just wore the Parfum about 2 weeks ago. I've got to get this on skin more. I've had this about 3 years, and the level is right there, and I don't think I've worn this since May of 2019. So it's coming up on 2 years. I wore it to graduation, and I haven't worn it since. And I've got to do better. It's too good of a fragrance to have and just be sitting around in your collection. And besides, when I wear it, I get to play with the magnetic top. But beautiful fragrance. Bleu de Chanel, you know what it is, needs no introduction. I've got to get that on my skin more. From the House of True Religion, Drifter. I haven't worn this in years, and here's the reason. This was discontinued, so I stopped wearing it. And then all of a sudden it popped back up, and I just got so used to not wearing it, I don't reach for it because I didn't want to have to replace it. But I've seen it on places like Fragrance X and Fragrance.net recently. Well, I say recently, 4 or 5 months ago I saw it on there, and it was cheap like it's always been, 19, 20 bucks. They discontinued this one, and I think Hippie Chick, and the prices went sky high on them. So, but prices have come back down, so this is one that I will probably wear soon, because I think this is one that is better for those not so hot but not cold days. I like it. Citrusy type of scent. Just very cologne-y. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking, but just a nice cologne-y type of fragrance. True Religion Drifter. One that I have been talking about a lot with my boys, JP and Keith, Robert Graham's Valor. And you see where the levels are on this, and I've had this fragrance about a year. I've got to wear it more. It's just too good not to wear. Coffee note, man, it's just nice. It's just sweet, gourmandish, coffee-ish type of fragrance. I wish everybody could have a bottle of this, or I could have gotten a bottle of this before it got discontinued and the price starts to skyrocket on it. If you guys see this out at Marshall's or somewhere like that, it'd be in your best interest to pick it up, because the price is going to go sky high on this one. Once it gets out of circulation, prices are going to go sky high on it. And Robert Graham is a designer, but this is a niche quality fragrance. I like this. This is one that could be springtime wedding, summertime wedding, fall time wedding, fall date night, summertime date night. I'd wear that night in the summer more than I would the day, but still, nonetheless. Beautiful fragrance. It smells really good. Whew. 27 minutes. Last but not least is one that I had a fit to get in my collection. I got this as a birthday gift a few years ago, and I've got to wear this more. Man, that smells so good. It's the first time I smelled that I had a fit for it. Bleu. Versace's Bleu. And this bottle is full. This bottle is full. It's full. I had 2 bottles of it, and I worked out of that bottle, and then I think I traded it to JP for something because he wanted it. So me and him worked out a trade, and I had 2 bottles, so I kept this one and traded the other one. I love this scent. I don't know why I don't wear it more. I like this. To me, smells better than Date for Men, and Date for Men smells good. I just don't like the crappy bottle. Not to keep beating a dead horse, but I just don't like it. But this one has a nice bottle, nice design, smells good, beastly. This is a beastly performing fragrance. 2 or 3 sprays of that is all you will need. Well, guys, that has been 20 fragrances in my collection that I have got to get on skin more, that I've got to wear more. Man, if y'all stayed to the end of this, y'all some troopers. Thank you. For those of you who left and are going to pick it back up, hey, as long as you make it to the end, we good. Please remember to like, share, and sub. Definitely like and share this video. And always remember to comment in the comment section. And if I hadn't said it in a while, We still on Facebook. We still got the Facebook group, Trey Scents Fragrance Reviews. Come on over, join the group, post away. If you're a reviewer, post all you want. I don't care. You know, I don't really monitor it. Just keep it clean and adult. That's all I ask. So with that said, I'm gonna get off here, get me a drink of water, take a few pictures for the thumbnail, of course, and edit and try to get this video uploaded. For some reason here lately, my videos take forever to upload. I've been kind of uploading them overnight as I sleep. That's why the last video hit so late, because during the day, for some reason, I don't want to upload. I don't know if it's something that YouTube is doing or what, but nonetheless, guys, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. May take a break, try to come up with a really good idea for you. I don't know. If you got any ideas, let me know. I'll try to get it to you. Also, again, remember to be active in the comment section, guys. Again, thank you for being a part of this channel and a part of my life. God bless you all. Until next time, peace.